Okay, round 2, we won the die roll. We're going to play first, and we will keep a bit of a slow hand, but our deck does some cool things in the mid to late, so it's not the worst. But yeah, going elite into Scrounger is not that good. I'm hoping we can find something a little bit better. I probably play the desert. I don't know if that's right actually, but it works with the Shefet Dunes. Basically, it punishes us if we draw more lands, but if we don't draw lands, it doesn't punish us. At the same time, I didn't have to do it on turn 2. It's just if I drew a 3-drop, I don't actually know if that was right. Sniper is pretty good. Oh, with a Dauntless Haven? Jeez. Alright, we'll play the Top Crop Elite here. Probably going to have to kill that Sniper, I suppose. So next turn we play the Scrounger, and then ideally be able to, I guess, Lethal Sting the Vizier. Although now I guess we could just do it with the Priest. Okay, that's cool. Let's do that. So we'll play the Priest, and we'll Lethal Sting this now. Get our 2-for-1 sort of. Not really a 2-for-1 since the Cartouche killed something, but that's okay. We dealt with something. Oracle's Vault, that's some good card advantage potential there. So we'll play our Scrounger, pass, leave up the stamina. So they got a Lethal Sting there, okay. So we can Supernatural Stamina, protect our Scrounger, which we will do. Impeccable timing is not bad, but they're not going to be attacking with that Sniper anytime soon. So I don't really want to play my Dauntless Haven. Ooh, Wandering Death, so they're going to get their Rot Beasts and the Vizier back? Jeez. Or maybe just both Rot Beasts. That'd be pretty good for them. No, they got the Vizier back. Okay. Okay. So I guess we're going to Impeccable Timing the Manifestation. Well, at least they can't play it. That's nice. 3 for 3 on non-land hits with Oracle's Vault, though. Pretty good. So I guess that turns off our Scrounger. I'm still not comfortable doing the Dauntless Haven. So I can sack the Desert of the Glorified to still get in with our Scrounger, or I could be more patient with it. Still get another, at least one more crack at it. I guess we just hang out. So they're going to get some free spells from Oracle's Vault now. I guess at this point we're just going to have to hope they deck themselves. Seems pretty unlikely. So we'll play the Aven here. It's pretty good. Well, they only have 2 cards left in hand. So there is a chance they're out of cycling, but doesn't seem super likely. So we'll block with the thing here. So there's a pretty good chance they have cycling, which means we probably just attack with both. And we'll probably vizier their vizier after they cycle. Oh, I guess we'll just vizier our Aven, actually. That makes way more sense. So we'll play the vizier. And we'll play the fan bearer. And the question is, do we want to play the Aven now? I guess so. We don't have to, but we'll just do it. Well, I don't know if they necessarily would have used it there or not, to tell the truth. Unfortunately, Dauntless Haven doesn't pair up so well against that Shadowstorm Vizier. But I do have Fanbearer with Dauntless Haven, which is actually really good. I didn't even see what they got off the Oracle's Vault. It must have been just a land. So they did get a cycling card, so they're going to deal with our Aven here. 10 cards left in their deck. I'm almost curious if we're supposed to just maybe just ride out the game. Might be a better idea. No attacks. Okay. We still have a ways to go if they have 10 cards in deck, though. Well, another Aven helps, though. Let's play that. Alright, so then we'll just pass. Multiple hollow ones. This is not the first time I've seen that. So, weakening our Aven. Which is interesting that they would do that instead of my Fan Bear. Are they still going to use Vault and Pyramid? They only have 8 cards left in their deck. I feel like as though at this point, they still are though. So Grizzly Survivor, I think we can totally get this. We're just going to chill for a few more turns. They really are just keep using it, alright. Well, if our plan of winning is let them deck, then I don't even know if we want to go for attacks. I mean, I could tap the Shadowstorm Vizier and begin to attack with the flyers, which is not the worst idea. But I think we're going to win by decking, so I'd rather just tap their 4/4. I think we're going to win by decking, I believe. So we'll block with our Vizier here. Rags, which isn't even that bad, honestly. Okay, well now it's kind of bad. Well, that was a good draw. Let's just cast this. And we could attack with the Scrounger. But I think we'll relax a little bit here. Oh, I could have done the Anointer Priest first. That's only 3 more life. I guess it's not the be-all, end-all here. And like I said, we're still kind of on the same plan here. We're trying to mill them. So they put that card on the bottom. And they're still exiling, which is surprising. I personally like Vile Manifestation. There was at least one commenter said they didn't like it. But we could definitely lose here now, I guess. They still had plenty of goodies left in their deck. Surprisingly, I would think it would be all lands at this point. They only have 12 out, which would tell me they have like... Don't they have like 4 or 5 lands left in their deck? So I'm kind of surprised, but... Let's see here. So... How do we want to do this? I guess we double block here. But then they can discard again. I see. So we triple block here. And then they'd have to discard twice, I guess. Which doesn't sound that good. So I guess this works. They kill the same amount of things. And they can't cast Riches yet. But that is something we have to look out for. It does kind of appear like we're going to lose this, though. so they did have lands, they were just in their hands. So I guess they do kill all of our guys. Okay. Unraveling Mummies, not bad actually. Gain our life, we'll play the mummy, and we'll pass. So, discarding another land. And a Champion of Wits, too. You don't have to use the Champion's ability either, so definitely looks like we're going to lose this now. Do we have a draw that gets us out of this? I guess I can Crested Sunmare plus lifelink or something. So we have to block the biggest dude and then take 16. And go to, or 15, I guess. And then they can play the champion. So, tried to mill them out, but they still had plenty of useful stuff. So you can take that, I guess. Did get an Aven. I don't think that's good enough, but I guess we're ahead on the clock, so I might as well. Oh, they have Nicol Bolas in there too. That's pretty cool. So, okay. Well, Gideon's Intervention is actually a way to stop Nicol Bolas, which is kind of cool. Let's see here. Sideboard stuff. This actually deals damage to Planeswalker. Oh, non-Bolas Planeswalker. It's a pretty important distinction in this matchup. Let's see. Yeah. So they're like a cycling deck plus Nicol Bolas plus Oracle's Vault. I guess we don't really have a way to deal with Oracle's Vault, do we? I mean, I guess once again, intervention, but now that has to name Nicol Bolas. At least we stuck it out long enough to see that. That's good information to get, actually. Especially since my opponent didn't need to show us that. So, if we're trying to be positive, that is actually a pretty big plus. Abomination doesn't actually seem... Actually, Abomination seems kind of good in this matchup. Although it doesn't match up well against the manifestations themselves with the 4 toughness, but it does actually match up well against our opponent's deck because we get rid of the stuff for Wandering Death. I think we're going to try it. What did I get rid of last time? Anointer Priest? We can do that again, I think. Okay. Okay, so we'll play first. And yeah, we can keep this, actually. Guess Bantu's Reckoning, if we can resolve the Gideon's Intervention against the Nicol Bolas, theoretically Bantu's Last Reckoning could get us enough value to win. It is possible. Okay, so they keep at 7, but they did deliberate a while, which usually is a good sign. Yeah, so we'll go Curse Minotaur first. Makes more sense that we would want to beat down a bit, if possible. Avenger is actually a very good draw, so let's get in with our Minotaur. Let's play the Avenger. Leave up the impeccable timing. Remember, we're basically saving. We can't cast it anyway, but I think the plan is basically save Reckoning until no choice. Pretty good value reaped by our opponent there. Oh, that was a good draw. Okay. So we'll stamina and kill them both. So we at least get a 2-for-1. That's pretty nice. Stamina's a good card. So they get their dudes back, which is pretty strong. Ruin Rat, not particularly good here. So let's attack with the Minotaur, and then I guess play the Mummy. Punisher on the Unraveling Mummy, I'm assuming, because the lifelink's pretty valuable, but maybe they want to stop the menace. Nope, they're more interested in the attacking value, which is pretty sensible, I would say. So I don't think we actually attack with the Unraveling Mummy here. We just swing with the Minotaur, and then we play the Scrounger, because we need to use all of our mana, so no lifelink necessary here. So Lethal Sting, okay. Can't protect it. So my opponent kind of won the lottery there. They got the Champion of Wits and Nicol Bolas, which two of the higher money rares to get. Although we sort of won the lottery too. We got a lot of money stuff. Chefette Dunes is not bad. And they're tapped out, which is also kind of cool. So we play the Dunes. We could crack it now, but I think we're just going to attack. So we can impeccably time, which I think is okay here. Keeps our Mummy alive. Probably makes them want to sack the Punisher. Gives us more bodies next turn for our Chefette Dunes, which seems kind of good. Okay, so it's pretty good value for them now. It's going to make things pretty challenging. So I guess we'll get rid of their champion though, which is nice. So play the Avon. Gonna still have to find some way to beat that Vile Manifestation. Wondering if I'm supposed to maybe double block it, or... It seems pretty risky. I think we'll just take it. Because if they have something, I kind of just get blown out. It's pretty tough to race this situation, but I suppose it is possible. Oh, intervention. That's pretty nice. So, this leaves me a difficult choice. They don't have the Nicol Bolas, because otherwise I think you just play the Nicol Bolas, probably, right? So I might have to intervention the Manifestation, which I admit's not my favorite, but may actually be the play here. I see, okay. This is difficult. This is difficult. I can intervention the Manifestation. I may want to... Okay, I think... Okay, here's what I think I have to... I don't have to do it. Here's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to intervention the Nicol Bolas, which I admit is just weird, but... I have the Reckoning for the Manifestation that they don't know about. Admittedly, we don't have the second black yet, but I'm hoping by the time I find the second black, I can get some more value out of the Reckoning, and then at least I don't have to worry about Nicol Bolas. So, and I guess I don't have to worry about the Vault either. It's a little sketchy, but I think it's what we're gonna do because I feel like I just can't beat Nicol Bolas. So, admittedly, as strange as this seems. It's God Pharaoh, right? It must be what it is. I don't want to name the wrong Nicol Bolas. That would be embarrassing. It is God Pharaoh. Yeah. What's the Deceiver? Now I kind of want to look at that one. Is that like the... It's the weird one? You can name the one that's not even in the set? That's not very nice. Alright. So we'll name Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh. They can't cast spells with the chosen name. That's good. Okay. So, I mean, we're still in trouble. We're not winning this race, but we could potentially just rip a swamp if they play enough creatures, and then Bantu's Less Reckoning and be in slightly better shape. We're probably going to have to take a beating for a little while until then, but like I said, they don't know about the Bantu's Less Reckoning, which is to our advantage. It means we can sandbag creatures while we're sort of waiting here, like... Now I think I just... Well, I was going to say I stay back, but... So let's cycle... Oh, well, I might actually need this, I guess, huh? Okay. One card left in their hand. Problem now is they have the riches, so now I have to... I definitely have to be more measured with which creature I play. So they didn't play a creature there. So let's cycle before we do the Reckoning. Okay, we can probably just gonna have to Reckoning. I could wait one more turn, but do I want to take another 5 and have them gain another 3? Not especially. I think we're just gonna have to hope to outdraw them here. Yeah, so the problem is, even if I draw a creature, they have the riches, so they can steal that from us. So I can do this, and then they can steal it. but I guess I live. Well, it's cool, but we don't live. Well, I guess no. Well, we'll see. I guess we'll do it anyway. Because they technically, if they just attack with Avon, but I don't know why they would not just attack with everything here. Well, they did just attack with Avon. I guess that's cool. This theoretically could be good. Now we just need to draw another Avon. We're right back in this. Wow. How incredible is that? Well, it's risky to attack here because any sort of removal and we do die, but at the same time I kind of need to kill my opponent here. Like, I don't know if I can chill forever here. I think we actually... Oh, there's the Graven Abomination. Yeah, so obviously cycle hurts us quite a bit. Alright, well, looks like we lost here. Yeah, that was pretty rough. Got beat up pretty badly. It looks like, I believe we would have lost had I named the Vile Manifestation with the Gideon's intervention as well. I believe. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm pretty sure. So, I guess I can't be super regretful on that front, but yeah, we got beat up pretty badly here, so that's a little sad, but that's okay. We'll see you in round 3.